Have you ever stared at a giant wall of synchronized screens in an airport terminal and just wondered about the hidden infrastructure keeping it all running? Welcome to our latest deep dive. Today we're looking right past the displays.
Yeah, it's an invisible world to most of us. We notice the 4K resolution, but the engineering required to route those pixels is, well, it's pretty fascinating.
Exactly. Our source map for this is an expensive, 25-year product catalog from HDTVSupply. And our mission is uncovering the architecture that actually powers these massive multi-screen environments.
It's a huge topic, but you really have to start at the foundation.
Right. And we're going to start small with like a single piece of gear, the Turtle AV TAV-CHAZYWPUS-TX Dante 4K encoder. Okay, let's unpack this. What exactly is this encoder doing at the hardware level?
So think of it as a specialized translator. It takes a raw physical 4K video feed and chops it into standardized data packet.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, and by using the Dante protocol, it guarantees that audio and video stay perfectly synced when transmitted over an IT network. It's really the entry point into a much larger ecosystem.
And at the center of that ecosystem is what they call a Wolfpack modular matrix switcher. Browsing the catalog, there are over 2,000 of these modular units.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere. And they range from basic 1080p setups all the way to, 4K 60 and 8K products.
The scale is just wild to me, managing configurations as large as 160 by 160.
Right, literally 160 distinct sources routing to 160 different displays simultaneously.
Wow. To picture that, think of a sprawling sports bar, right? They're piping in DirecTV alongside streaming apps like Everpass. It's basically like a digital air traffic controller.
Yeah, a perfect analogy.
Flawlessly directing hundreds of 4K video signals to their exact destinations without crashing. But how do you actually manage 160 TVs without getting tangled in, like, thousands of cables?
Well, you transition to AV over IP. You use the software side to manage everything over standard internet networks, free Android, iOS, and Windows 11 apps, plus web Shinowise.
Wait, really? Routing massive 4K 60 Hz video over standard internet networks? I mean, doesn't that cause massive data bottlenecks? My home Wi-Fi struggles with a single Netflix stream.
What's fascinating here is how the compression codecs actually handle it. Instead of sending the full image 60 times a second, modern AV over IP systems use interframe compression.
Oh, I see. So they only transmit the pixels that actually change from one frame to the next.
Precisely. You drastically reduce the payload. And this tech, with setups starting around $150, it really democratizes these massive video walls.
So even local venues can afford it.
Right. And PIP or POP controllers can handle configurations from a simple 1x2 setup all the way up to 10x1 screens.
That's just nuts. But this exact same infrastructure isn't just for Sunday football, is it? It actually powers highly secure national infrastructure.
Oh, absolutely. The catalog highlights specific purchasing avenues for government agencies. We're talking federal GSA schedules, TAA-approved products, and even the NASA CP program.
That is crazy to think about. The same underlying gear in a sports bar is at NASA.
Yeah. The zero latency reliability demanded by a mega sports bar is the exact same baseline required for a government command center. It has to be flawless.
So what does this all mean? We are looking at a vast catalog of over 2,000 modular switchers where partners like Bose, Dell, and Canon all integrate seamlessly.
It completely shifts how you view commercial and government engineering. The backbone is identical.
It really does. So next time you see a giant synchronized video wall at a stadium or an airport, look a little closer and ask yourself, where is the hidden matrix switcher and who is holding the tablet controlling it all?